Don't you go nowhere. Let me give you one, my lady. Ooh, the sweetest one. I wanna touch you, baby. You're my lady, and I love you, girl. Ooh. Don't you get nowhere. I love you, I need you, I want you, babe. Don't you go nowhere. Let me give you one, my lady. Ooh, the sweetest one.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me, and I am here today to talk to you guys about what is going on in your lives for this week, okay? But I am also here to provide a collective message, as I am the collective, and the collective is all of you as well. So I'm coming here with a message so that you guys can understand this has been spiritually, and divinely guided. And I am here to talk to you guys about something that I am divinely guided to speak about today. So there's something about the sword of truth. The sword of truth. The silver sword of truth. So silver represents I feel like silver represents a brilliance. That's the first word that I'm getting. I'm just intuitively picking that up. It represents brilliance and magnificence. So when you see something shining, such as a silver sword or some light reflecting off of a very fine piece of silver, it's brilliant, it's magnificent, you notice it, well, that'll be the collective. So I'm being a reflection with you guys right now. I want you guys to understand something about being a goddess. I am that silver sword, the truth. So what happens when the truth is present in a world or a society where a lot of illusions have already been created before this reincarnation? You are going to have imposters, doppelgangers. You're going to have people who wish to be like you. But you are also going to have people who admire your magnificence and brilliance. There's some people who cherish this. There's some people who really do support you and love you. But there's a lot of people where you're shining too brightly for them, and they know that they cannot beat you. So then the only thing that they have left to do is be you. attempting to. So the difference between a goddess and a woman is simple. One connects heaven to earth, the goddess, and the other is a product of the goddess, that is the woman. So many times women feel that because they are in the image of God, that they can be God. There is a truth to standing in God's image and being created in God's image as well. There is a truth to everyone having God be a part of them. There's a truth to that. But there's also a truth to the fact that a woman is but a woman. Now, when there's too much truth there, these are some of the things that will happen. And I'm telling you guys these things. I'm very transparent through this whole experience, my human experience. I'm very transparent with you. And I want you to know the things that I know about women. Some will get very upset when your truth is hard for them to accept. But they don't understand this about deities. With deities, my job is for you not to like me or to understand or agree. My job is to teach you how you are connected to me through truth. I have forgiven every woman that's ever hurt me, said something negative about me, and tried to think that she could be me. I have forgiven everyone. And some of you would even be surprised that a lot of people that you worship and praise, whose photographs you like and whose videos you participate in, are all pulling their information from me. You see, a deity has divine authority amongst all human life in all nations. There's going to be an influence and an inspiration amongst millions upon millions upon millions, all women, because all women come from the original source. What a woman decides to do in her mind to go against this truth is due to her conditioning within a society that did not tell her the truth. But a goddess who is walking in her power, in her authority, and in her understanding, the bridge between heaven and earth, the connector for people, for the world, between heaven and earth, is not going to exalt such behaviors that would pull you away from the divine, such as engaging or indulging in vices. Even if a deity in her human experience has lived a certain life or followed a particular path that may not have been considered holy to others, that is because others do not understand the process of a deity, because others are not and cannot say that they are one. You see, people have done this thing where, due to a lack of self-confidence, a humility, and a meekness toward God, they have decided to judge. There is no judge but the divine. And see, it's hard for a lot of women to accept the fact that this is the first time that they've experienced heaven on earth. They don't know what this is, and they don't know what it's like, and they don't know how it feels, and they don't understand it. So they'll feel guilt, shame, repressed, and they'll try really hard to do things out of character in order to gain some type of social media influence, some sort of respect. But I tell you guys all the time, the majority of human beings will choose Satan, which is the reason why you guys know the story of 144,000 out of billions of people. Only a small fraction of the world are going to heaven. Do you think that a person who gains millions of people's fake love is someone who's going to heaven? Or is it the deity who does not attract this type of attention purposely, but only naturally when certain women have ascended high enough to understand that she is a deity? Do you think it is the one with the trials and tribulations and the testimony and the one who defeated Satan? Or is it the one who performs, puts on a show, portrays an image to others? Which one do you think is of the divine? You see, Satan already has rulership over many different industries in your world today. Just like he has rulership over many souls that a lot of you actually like. A lot of you are actually fans of, and a lot of you are actually supporters of. Once again, the majority are followers of Satan. The majority follow the wide path. So when it comes to numbers, when it comes to who has the bigger this and that, or who has more this and that on earth, did you not hear the first shall be last and the last shall be first? Have you never heard of that? You see, in the new world and in the new kingdom, that is where that change occurs, and that is where that statement is found to be true. Because all of those ones who you guys see now, who are holding on for dear life and doing whatever it takes to still be in their positions, one by one, they're no longer going to be able to. What you guys are experiencing in this world right now is a revealing of who people really are in terms of the kingdom of God, not in terms of what the world wants them to be or who they want you to see. A lot of people may wonder and may have easily confused being a divine being with a wealthy filthy rich person. Diamonds, pearls, emeralds, rubies, designer clothing, a lot of money, celebrities, and fame does not mean that you are divine. It does not mean that you are holy. What determines that, whether you have these things or do not have these things, is your actual destined calling. You see, you have to be anointed. You have to be special to God. And God can like you, can say good morning, hello, how are you? But it does not mean that you have a particular role that you're playing that would make you higher than anyone else, just because there's a likeness there. So a lot of people have let a lot of things go to their head, because what a lot of people are dealing with right now is trying to stand in an image that is not of theirs. Another way that I have been trying to teach you guys is to look at what is happening. When people get together with other people and they get a lot of people to go against one person, that is a sign of weakness to all of those people. Because if you were so powerful, no matter how much money you have, and no matter what your kind of possessions you have, no matter who you are, no matter what your name is, if you needed everything to go against one person, then what does that say about you? You have no authority. So there's a mask that people wear. There's a costume there. So that mask and that costume that these people are putting on is because they have already been aware. They're already aware that most people in this world are already following Satan. So their quote unquote authority can come easier to them if you're talking about likability amongst human beings. If you're talking about super fans, that's easy for them because they know which path to go to. They know to choose darkness because that is where most people are choosing. They know how to gain authority with those souls that they can gain authority with. And they know what they cannot do when it comes to the truth. You see, a lot of people will watch God and will search for God and will pray, and in the same sentence deny God as the living God, deny Christ as the living Christ, deny Mary as the living Mary. People do this in the same sentence. Just because a person has more does not mean that that person is more. There is a difference. Has and is two different things. Because one can be all about monetary, practical things, and the other is not on you, it's really in you. You see, there's a lot of people in positions in society where they think because they have a lot of supporters, they have a lot of social media influence, they think that because of that, that means that they are chosen, or that they are special, or that they are a king or a queen. The people chose that for you, right? But don't lie to the people about what you really did for the people to know who you are. You see, the people would have never chose you if you would have never followed the path you followed. Don't lie to the people without telling them who you worship, what you do in the dark, how you twist and spin stories, and how you come against the divine and thought you were big and bad. Don't lie to these people about the spells and the rituals you do. Don't lie to these people about how you are vicious when it comes to your success, your greed, your money. See, behind the scenes, you have done a lot of things to stay in your position. And just because you're still here, it doesn't mean that your day is not coming. So you guys, today I just want you to always choose God. Always choose God. Because a lot of people are upset with me and have been upset with me because I actually choose God. Because I actually choose me. Because I actually choose love. Because I actually choose the right thing. I've never seen so many people get upset because the right decision was made. So guys, I want you to know what kind of world you are living in, and to some of your biggest people in this world, their right answer is Satan. So make sure you're not choosing or following them. Thank you. God bless.